The first stitch, and my most favorite stitch for just about everything I do, including outlining or writing or a lot of other filling, is the split back stitch. Now this is a little bit different than the regular split stitch in that the splitting part is on the surface, so where you can see it, and all it is really is a back stitch where you go beyond the space you would normally put the needle in, and you go back and split the stitch before, right down the middle, and then come back out as if you were just doing a regular back stitch. Now I use a thumb smash, I call it, to press each stitch as I go and spread the threads out. I'm using 2 strands of embroidery floss here, and taking a small back stitch but splitting the stitch before. And what this will end up looking like is a teeny weeny kind of a chain stitch. A lot of people think I'm doing a chain stitch, but I'm not. Now, the advantage of this is when you go back to split the stitch, you can correct the position of the thread. So if you've gone off at all or you need to adjust that, you can just put your needle down and pull that thread over into place. It makes a nice solid line, and it's easy to control, and you just stitch right over where you've drawn, or you can do it freehand if that's what you're doing. And it's really very simple. With a regular split stitch, you have to come up from behind to split the stitch, and I find that very difficult to do. Now this stitch will also work really well. You see I've turned the applique here not so neatly. It'll work really well doing that very close around a turned applique that isn't too perfect and give you a really nice edge.